Hi, this is Steve Schumacher. Today I'm over at an area where St. Mark's Catholic Church is, and also Wilson Elementary School District offices. The reason this is significant for Phoenix Pioneers is this is the location where one of the first and maybe one of the largest flour mills began in the valley in the early 1870s. The cross streets, I'm just a little bit south of 30th Street and Fillmore in Phoenix, if you feel like coming by this area. So here's a couple aerial photos where you can see the area. Now this flour mill was started by a guy named William Hellings. Had quite a reputation in Arizona, Wickenburg, Prescott, as well as here in Phoenix. The flour mill, it cost at that time like $75,000 to pay for all the equipment necessary, and it was bought from a company in San Francisco on a boat, brought down up the Gulf of the Baja, got unloaded in Yuma, and then freighted across the desert into Phoenix. So we're right just a little bit north of where Jack Swilling's house was, down that way at about 36th Street and Washington. So here's a couple more shots of the mill in an advertisement that was in the newspaper, and also just a photograph that I came across. Now, in addition, in the 1920s, in this area, after the mill was closed down, long closed down, there was only ruins left of it. There was a golf course here. It was called El Molino Golf Course, and it was pretty popular. The Phoenix Union High School golf team practiced there, held tournaments there. So here's a couple pictures of the golf course and aerial, as well as it was called the Hollywood Golf Course at one time. So you can see that this area is pretty built up, although I have looked on old aerial maps, and that open lot that you see currently has never been built upon. So it would be great to be able to get a backhoe and some kind of drill and go down and see what's under the ground there, maybe some leftover golf balls. It also makes you wonder when you look at those photos, the aerials with the ruins of the flour mill in the middle of the golf course. If you hit your ball in there, was it a two-stroke penalty or did you get a free drop? So happy Phoenix Pioneers Month. That's about it. Hellings Mill.